welcome to episode 73 of the RVMan LP Exhibitions. One more match before we face Goldberg, and it's Jim the Anvil Niedhart. Well, there's not much to talk about Jim the Anvil Niedhart, except he came to WCW on 2 occasions, one of which was along with Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog during the incident in Survivor Series of 1997 known as the Montreal Screwjob. Since then, when he was in WCW anyway, he basically had a few squash matches, and one of those squash matches with the British Bulldog when he faced Disco Inferno and Alex Wright. WCW really couldn't utilize people. Then again, Jim the Anvil Niedhart wasn't that big of a star because the only title he won in the WWE, is the tag team titles with Bret Hart. That's it. Then again, he didn't even immediately leave WWE. He got humiliated on public television by DX before he went to WCW. Anyway, there's not much to say about Jim the Anvil Neidhart's career here, so let's talk about the music here. The music is fantastic in this game. As a matter of fact, there's definitely a few themes I like. Aside from Halloween Havoc, I think this one should be SummerSlam. Excuse me, there was something on my nose. Anyway, I'm just beating Jim the Anvil Niedhart within a half inch of his life. But at least this game actually has, like, arranged themes. Unlike World Tour, which only probably had about 2 or maybe 3 themes. But it still ended up becoming a good game. Now then, since I barely have anything to talk about as far as for the wrestler is concerned, let me see what I can think, what I can talk about. Oh yeah! If you have been noticing throughout the entirety of the game, there is blood in this game. Not the dramatic blood that's on the ground like in WWE Raw vs. SmackDown 2006 and onward, or ECW, which started that first. Anyway, no, WWE Attitude started it first. If you work on it was in the ropes. If you work on a certain area on an opponent, you can tell how much damage you did because they'll be holding that area. However, once they get a special, it'll be as if they're fine again, which is really weird. And also, let me just talk about the unlockables here. As you probably may not have guessed, Hulk Hogan is one of those unlockables. You actually had to beat him in order to unlock him. And when Hulk Hogan wears the belt, it'll have the spray-painted NWO logo on it. I don't know if it applies to everybody in NWO Hollywood, but it definitely applies to Hogan and probably Steiner. Let's see. The U.S. title had Stevie Ray as a champion. So, in order for it to actually beat Harlem Heat, complete Harlem Heat, you have to actually beat Stevie Ray to unlock him. TV title, I think it's Perry Saturn. No. Right, it's Mortis. That's what it is. Mortis is the TV title champion. You have to unlock him by beating him. Kidman is the Cruiserweight champion around this time, so you have to actually beat Kidman in order to unlock him. You don't get Kidman by default, in case anybody's wondering. And finally, for the tag team titles, you have to beat Ming and the Barbarian, sorry. That's how forgettable these guys are. Ming and the Barbarian, 2 members of the Dungeon of Doom. a very big faction, I might add. Comprised of superstars that didn't go nowhere in talent-wise, with the exception of one, which is Kevin Sullivan. Anyway, I just hope that did it. Oh, he kicked out! But yes, those are your champions that you have to actually beat in order to unlock. And in case you're wondering how Sting is doing other people's taunts, just flick the control stick on the N64 D-pad, on the N64 controller, the opposite direction, and you will steal a person's taunt. Yeah. You can also, I've already mentioned you can also steal people's finishing moves. And now that I mention it, there's also some other things you can do with specials. There are certain characters in this game that uses combo moves. These combo moves will allow you to do extra attacks. When it's special, it'll be a maximum of 10, but regularly it's a maximum of 6. And why am I spouting that knowledge? I just beat the Anvil Niedhart, and the next character, and the final episode of the RVMan episode, the next character and the final character in WCW vs. NWO Revenge, and the final episode of the season, sorry for that trip up there, is Goldberg. Oh boy, we're gonna have ourselves some fun, and I got a lot to say about that guy. This is RVMan 985. See you guys in episode 74. Take care.